Hello everyone, my name is Friendly DM2 and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. Yes, last time we finished up Jabu Jabu and this time we were going to go back to Hyrule Castle. But on the way here we met up with Zelda and Impa who were rushing out of Hyrule Town, followed closely by Ganondorf. On their way out, Zelda threw something into the moat, which is what we're going to be going after this time. Let's see what Navi has to say about it. Is there something unusual here? Yeah, you bet. Let's go grab it. Oh man, I tried to grab it immediately. Let's dive and grab it. You found the Ocarina of Time! This is the royal family's hidden treasure that Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Friendly, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Friendly, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. You played the Song of Time. Now, Friendly, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. And we find ourselves out of the water. How convenient. Alright, well, let's go into Hyrule Town real quick then. Man, this is exciting. We're finally going to the Temple of Time. Let's talk to this guy. Did you see anything? Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. We're normally a peaceful town, but something seems to have happened at the castle. I wish I could go and see for myself, but my job is to guard this spot, and I'm not allowed to guard anything else. It's frustrating. Wow. He's either very dutiful or he doesn't really care. Alright, I believe there is something which you can only see right now. I think it's in this alleyway. Oh, hello. Hey, Sonny! I'll tell you something helpful! I heard there's a mysterious fountain somewhere near the castle. Well, we knew that. That was not the thing I was going for, though. Let's see. There he is. This guard is only here after Ganondorf and Zelda leave Hyrule Castle Town. Are you the boy from the forest? I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's attendant, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. He's not moving anymore. He just straight up dies. That guy dies trying to tell you the message. And a lot of people don't find this guy. He's just, you know, if you leave him, he just dies forgotten. So I'm glad I got to show him off. He got to deliver his final message. For us, though, we are going to set our first foot into the Temple of Time. And man, just look at how gorgeous this is. Compared to the old Nintendo 64 version, this Temple of Time is looking absolutely beautiful. I would definitely love to check it out if this was like a real place. Alright, let's step in. The Temple of Time. Man, this place is gorgeous. Let's walk up to the altar and let's check it out. There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Well, that is exactly what we'll do. The 3 spiritual stones. They are returned upon the pedestal. And together with the Song of Time, the door of time finally opens, revealing the gateway to the sacred realm. This is where the Triforce is supposed to be. Friendly, isn't that... Fi? The legendary blade? The Master Sword. Well, the Triforce was supposed to be here. But since we have a sword here, let's just grab it as well. Oh, no, don't chop it. There we go. Hup! Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. What a man. Friendly. Wake up, Friendly, the chosen one. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Friendly, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look at us. Look, Friendly, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Yeah, but Remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sage's seal will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power is to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. The hero of time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you. Find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. You receive the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours. Find the other sages, and save Hyrule. And thus we return, out of the Sacred Realm, and back to the gateway which brought us there, the Temple of Time. Friendly, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, hero of time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light to the peace of the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there, holding a mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, friendly? Alright, well, what else do you have to say? To save the forest girl, you need another item. Head to Kakariko Village. Well, alright. Let's go then. Speaking of a girl of the forest, how about we try and call Saria? Oh. Almost did the wrong song there. Let's see what she has to say. We haven't called in 7 years, so... You want to talk to Saria, right? Friendly? This is Saria. Can you hear me? Great! You're safe! I knew I would hear from you again. I'm in the forest temple. The forest spirits were calling for help, so I went to check it out. But it's full of evil monsters. Help me, Friendly. Oh, crap. Yeah, if she's in the forest temple and we cannot even go there, we should really rush towards Kakariko Village and get the item which we can use. This is always such a big shame. Like, coming here when you're a child and then walking out here again 7 years later and everything is just gone to hell. It's just like, ugh. It's so sad. It's so saddening. I wish I could see Hyrule Castle Town in, like, its prime 7 years later, you know? But, sadly, we cannot. What is something we saw, though, and which someone mentioned about Death Mountain while we were in Kakariko Village, is that the white circle around Death Mountain shows how the mountain is feeling, and right now it's looking pretty messed up. So that's definitely a hint as to where we'll be going later on. For now, though, let's get out of the city. And it seems like we have our fair share of enemies to deal with. These are the Redead. These special Redead cannot harm Link. They will just, well, they can still attack me, but they will not stun me. There we go. We're gonna leave them be, though. Because they can't really stun us, there's no reason for us to go after them. Alright, let's make our way outside of the gate. This place is messed up. Like, this place really saw the brunt of it. Luckily, Hyrule Field still has the same old happy music. Clouds are a bit messed up, but as soon as we walk away from the gate, well, everything is all and well again. No problem at all. Like Navi said, we don't have some of the items we could use as a kid, but let's see what we can still use. Of course, we still have the bottles. We have our magic. We have nuts. We have bombs, and we have some bomb chews. There we go. It's like a shame you can't use the boomerang. I love the boomerang. Well, at least we have these items, so that's going to be good enough for us. Alright, let's make our way over to Kakariko Village. Which is luckily right over here. No problem at all. Let's see what's changed in the meantime. Ah, such a nice relaxing tune. Even though this place is still not as good, you can see some new NPCs here. Well, not totally new. Some of these were back in Hyrule Castle Town, so it's good to see that a bunch of them still made out just fine. You can talk to a bunch of these people and they will mention like seeing a ghost of some kind in the graveyard with a special treasure. So I'm going to use my knowledge from this game and just go straight to where we need to be. We have to go to the graveyard to get the item which Sheik told us we needed to get. I think this is the one with the flowers in front of it. Let me just check it out. This might be it. Could also not be it. Nope, this is the wrong one. But at least we can grab this one. If you're playing a randomizer, you can definitely just go for this one, no problem at all. And get like a little extra chest to check. I think behind here is a fairy fountain, if I remember correctly. Yep, so if you ever need extra fairies, you can just get them right there. It's kind of ironic that all these people are buried above life-giving fairies, you know? Right, was it perhaps over here? Oh, there's a Poe right there. But I think we can just ignore him a little bit. Ow! Alright, let's fall in here. There we go. There is Dompe! Right. Dompe is going to ask you to race with him. Hey, young man! Are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. I am not good at this, especially not the second race, which will allow you to get a heart piece. Luckily, I don't need to get the heart piece in this game. When you're playing a randomizer, you definitely do need to get it, because it's another item check you can do as an adult. But since we only need the the special treasure, which you can get from beating Dompe once. I'm just going to do my best in trying to feed him in one go. Without burning up. There we go. So far, so good. The better controls do help a little bit, that's for sure. Ah, gak, gak, gak. That was a bad thing. Actually, I think if you go to the right or in front, you can skip a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You don't need to turn at all. There we go. All you have to do is make sure you get through this without... There we go. Hello. The time of this race was 1 minute and 8 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where the hook sticks. Doesn't it sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Alright, yeah, let's grab that hook shot. Come on, just give it to me. We already know what it is. The hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that it can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. Alright, let's equip this right away. I'm just going to equip this instead of the Deku Nuts, because most of the Deku Nuts notable enemies are also stunnable with hookshot. He's meaning for you to go through here. A fun thing you can do in the randomizer, you can actually, if you perform a side hop, you can actually go through this door without the quote-unquote trap closing behind you. Like, it's right here. It's like, oh no, you can't go back. You're here forever. And then you check with Navi, and she says, hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? And what do we do with the Door of Time? We played the Song of Time. And if you do, those blocks will disappear. There's actually a couple of mechanics which can be done with this. It's kind of fun. Alright. We are in the windmill of Kakariko Village, and there's a heart piece over there. And we are going to make good use of this spinning platform to go grab it. And... hop! Easy. Now you've got a piece of heart. Alright. Let's go talk to that guy, because he looks a little bit upset.
I'll never forget what happened over there 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up.
Ocarina, you say? Well, I just happen to have one too.
What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song.
You played the Song of Storms. This is actually very interesting, because this man teaches you the Song of Storm right now. Later on in the game, you have to go into the windmill and play the Song of Storm again. And that is when he hears it for the first time. So, it's like a little bit of a time shenanigans out here. Like, adult Link could not have heard this song unless his younger self played it. And we only heard it now, so it's just kind of like, it makes like a weird time glitch happen. I just thought that was kind of cool. Alright, we can check out Kakariko Village later, because in order to do all the things in here which I want to do, we're going to need a couple of extra things. So, rather than doing this right now, let's make our way back towards the forest where Saria is. How about I meet you back there when we go into Kokiri Forest? Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back in Kokiri Forest, and as you can see, there is danger already around. Look at the size of this thing. This is a big Deku Baba. If you hit it when it lunges at you, it will stand upright. Cut it quickly to get a Deku stick. Oh, Alright. Yeah, sure. You can stun it together with your hook shot. There's also Deku Scrubs around. I think you can just use that as well. There you go. No problem at all. Alright. Let's make the place a little safer. Actually, I'm not even sure if, like, the Kokiri are in here. Maybe they're inside. I don't think I've ever checked. Let's go take a look. Hello. Have you been traveling around much, mister? Have you ever met a boy named Friendly? Mido said that the great Deku Tree withered away because that boy did something wrong to it. Only Saria defended Friendly until she left. Maybe we misunderstood. Mido, you... Pete. He just throwing around rumors as if we killed the great Deku Tree. Hello. Haven't I seen you somewhere, mister? Nope. Saria went to the temple and hasn't come back. Alright, yeah. I think we get the gist of what all these people are saying. Friendly is missing. Saria is missing. Mido's a butt face. That seems about to sum it up. Alright, well, let's go to the Lost Woods. Because the temple is over there. Remember when we went to visit Saria to get Saria's song? She was sitting right in front of the temple. So luckily we already know the way. Let's just move around. Make sure we don't get hit. Into the Lost Woods. I always like this song. To the right, I believe. To the left. Oh, speaking of pieces of...
Who do you think you are? That Kokiri-like clothing won't fool me. I promised Saria I would never let anybody through here. If you want to see her that bad, I'm gonna need some proof that you're really a friend of hers. Something you could only have heard from her. Heh, not that she would ever be friends with a grown-up like you. Oh yeah? Well, how about I play the tune we is playing around here constantly? That melody? Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Are you feeling a little bad for me? Alright then. Well, at least he's fulfilling a promise to Saria. And protecting her from anyone who's trying to come in here, so maybe it's not that bad? I don't know, still snot-nosed Brad though. Right. Let's go find Saria. Alright. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use L targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold down L to sidestep around the corner. That way, you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting in an ambush. Now that's a good tip. Like right here. Oh no! Should have followed what Navi said. Right now, we're stuck waiting for this guy to turn around again. Because if you stand up, like this is your punishment. If you try to get out there and you think like, oh, I got the jump on him. Nope. You're forced to wait until this guy is turned around again. So we're just here, sitting, waiting like a goon. As our punishment. Look at this guy, though. Look at the abs. Alright. Let's get up. How about we use our hook shot? Okay. That was me being impatient. Do we have to wait now again? Oh, boy, we sure do. Right. Let's speed things up a little bit. Alright. Now we should be fine. Uh-oh. Nerd. Not what I intended to use, but that worked just fine. I'm going to be switching around my bombs and my hookshot, though, because I like having my distance item on, There we go. Let's see what Navi says. Enemy right here. Ah, crap! I wanted to walk backwards. Nah.
There we go, we can just shoot around the corner. Alright. We need to be a little bit more careful. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Nice. We can go through here. Let's have a little look. Heh. Nerd. Ooh, hearts. We needed those. Oh, I hear. Oh, well, will you look at that? Got him! A gold Skulltula! We could have gotten that back as young Link as well, with a boomerang shot, but we're fine like this. Okay, let's take a look over here. Now there's a big boy. That too is a Moblin. These are all Moblins, by the way. Navi won't tell you, but they're Moblins. Ha ha ha! Yeah, there you go. Defeated as a monster. Let's grab the rupees. The Temple of Forest. The Forest Temple. But there's no Saria. Sheik. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. You have learned the Minuet of Forest. Friendly, I'll see you again. Alright, we've learned our first warp song. If we ever want to come back to this exact spot, all we have to do is play the Minuet of Forest and then we can be transported right here. For now though, let's make good use of our new hook shot and hook on to this branch right here. So we can walk inside the Forest Temple. Which is something we'll tackle next time. That's right, but next time we'll go into the Forest Temple and save Saria. Alright. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you again here next time for more of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. But until then, bye-bye!